XCOM Please Dad says some days I regret never using my Wii properly. Yeah. I mean that's like I'll say one thing. I'm glad I don't sell my shit. You know, I'm glad that like I started hoarding you know, my consoles and my games like ever
Yeah.
since I moved out of my mom's place. You know, like ever since like fucking early fucking ever since college into high school, I was like, fuck this. I'm not selling my shit anymore
Yeah.
because like I needed the Wii right now. You know what I mean? Like we needed it right here and now for this.
You never
And
got in a fight with your mother when she wanted to send your consoles to Grenada?
oh my god.
Has that happened to you?
That has happened to my friends.
That happened to
That
me.
has not happened. My dad wanted to send our Super Nintendo to Jamaica. And yeah, that fucking no, that did not fly. But that was a discussion once. I
Min's
remember.
parents sent his NES to Vietnam.
Of course. This you see this, man? This fucking immigrant mentality shit of like parents that come up and are just like, yo, you doing good? Everybody eating good? Give me that Nintendo.
What? Why?
Sending it back.
You're not even playing with it anymore. But that's not the point. It's mine. I'm collecting
It's
it.
worth more. They'll appreciate it more in the old country.
Fuck them.
This mentality. We are the children of immigrants, and they absolutely will take your shit and send it back. It was my Christmas gift. Why are you undoing
Yo,
my present?
you remember that. You're like, that's my Christmas gift.
What are you
What
doing?
about that?
You know?
What about my memories?
Yeah, he didn't actually end up doing it, but I remember it was a discussion at one point. You know, and that's the closest we ever got. Mom never went to take anything back to Grenada because fuck that. Like, no, just y'all figure your own shit out.
Yeah.
And besides, like at the time, my cousins and my in on that side of the family were doing much more well off than we were. They were doing quite okay. You know, we were having a rough go of things for a while growing up, but like, yeah, we had some cousins that were like, nah, you got your consoles, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, doing industrious things back in the islands. You know, so that shit sucks. That shit sucks, man. If you got your console sent back to the old country, pour one out. I feel for you. It's, you know, like, I mean, at the very minimum, at least have the decency to be like, hey, some of the family back home like need some stuff, and be like, what are you not using anymore?
Yeah. Ask me.
Right? And then I can absolutely find some toys, some comics, a good old, you know, as well. You see, what you do in the islands, you send a barrel home, right? You send a Christmas barrel, right?
Oh my god. Yo, Haitians know about barrels.
The
I'm
barrel!
telling you.
The barrel. The barrel. Yes. You have to send barrel home for Christmas. What you do is you get the big old wooden barrel, right? And you fill it up. You put all kinds of things in there. You put cans. You put dry goods, dry pasta,
Yeah.
rice, absolutely, peas, anything that lasts, anything that stay. You know, as they say, if it stay, you pack it for it from barrel. You put in
All your FUBU clothes.
what you got, if you got some fila,
So feel that's gone.
you
That's
are
gone.
putting it in the barrel. Let's be real. You ain't holding on to that fuba. You know, fuba, to that fila. Excuse me, fuba. Not that fubu fila. Yeah, it's going in the fucking barrel. You ain't holding on to any like. If you got a Walkman that you got a better version, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was gone.
Send it, absolutely. And that's what it is, right? You just put any shit that is like in the islands, they're gonna appreciate this, you know, or whatever the case be. And yeah, I can gather up some toys and comics and you know, whatever bullshit like that I don't, you know, I that's fine. But if you just decide no, we are taking the current gen most expensive thing and sending it back home. It's like so that everyone will rob them and that thing will disappear the second it hits the ground. For what? You know, barrel rolls up in on the house. Everybody sees the barrel and they
Yep.
go, "Oh, okay. Oh."
Mm-hmm.
You know? Miss Martino got barrel, you know. Oh, okay. I see. And then fucking next thing you know, Machete Man in your window like, "Shh, I'm coming back."
Yo, man.
And you got your fucking grandma's jewels took. You
Yo,
know?
I got stories too with people like sending a barrel and you call and you're like, oh, did you get the barrel? They're like, no, we not get the barrel. We didn't get the barrel. What barrel? And the people delivering the barrel just yanked that shit.
Oh my god. Oh my
yeah, we'll deliver
God.
it to my homies.
Yo, like you
Yeah.
have to understand, like we're talking streets where you don't even have necessarily a number on the street. It's just that's the house that belongs to this family, and you know
Where
the
the
family.
family
You
is.
know the Mark knows they're on that street, and you gotta pull up to that street, and like the mailman knows where to bring it, and that's it. There's no numbers for you to go find. You know,
They got the name. Oh, I got to go behind the hill today.
up the hill, behind
Up
the
the
hill.
hill.
You know, yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, past Miss Dora's house. You know, Miss Dora's house is the landmark. Everybody know you go on past Miss Dora's house. You know, ignore the dogs,
Yeah.
and
keep going.
and you bring your shit, and you absolutely you send the barrel home. But it's like you fucking what is the point of sending a current gen system? You know, with what games?
Yeah.
With fucking Super Mario World and like one other thing, you know, like maybe Metroid or like what are you gonna, you know, and then nothing else. Where are you gonna buy more games? Really? You know, it's just it's like it's such a fucking waste. Terrible. Yeah, people know about it at this point, but I suppose for just for you, like there, I did tell the story of how one time, we had a, it was at night. I remember I got my report card in Grenada. I was in what you call KG3, so basically like kindergarten, and what they did was I got my report card and I was telling my mom about it, and we were eating dinner at night, and Namiko was gone. He was out somewhere, and I remember I said, "Oh, let me go get my report card." So she was eating dinner, and I went back to the bedroom, and in the bedroom I saw a dude, big guy, shirtless, black pants, cutlass, looks at me and goes, "Shh, I'm coming back," and jumps out the window into the night. Jumps out the window into the night with the fucking cutlass, bro. And I'm like, ah! I just ran back and called the police and do the whole thing real. And we you know, they show up like an hour and a half later probably, and they're walking around just shining the light on the property, just oh yeah, no, okay, you know, maybe, you know, yes, you know, send for another, you know, whatever, and just garbage, worst, absolute, like, just we don't want to be here. What are you doing? We're trying to watch fucking TV. We're trying to watch Oliver on TV, which is the fucking the comedy show, and nothing, right? And then they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Well, if you see anything else, call us again. Like, all right, thanks, you know. And then it was like, yeah, well, what missing was my brother's violin and my grandma's jewels and a bunch of cash, you know. And it was just like, yeah, the dude fucking scaled to like the second story window and got in and took the shit and jumped out the second story window. And it was just like, Like what?
Yeah. What
Into
kind of
the dark.
superhero, supervillain
Burnt
shit?
into my brain is the image of I'm coming back, and he jumps out, and he's got the cutlass. Well, okay. In Grenada, they call a machete a cutlass. So that's what I mean. When I say cutlass, I mean a machete. But like, yes, it's a machete essentially. But that's in the Caribbean, a cutlass is cutlass. You know? So that was it, you know? And well, I'm still waiting for the day that he comes back. To this day, they say
Just in bed with your covers up to your eyes, like.
To this day, they say he's still coming back. You know, we will have to see, but that happens. So if you send your barrel home for Christmas, that's what's gonna happen to your Super Nintendo. Don't fucking send no expensive shit. All right, and like you know, you can be careful, but like at the end of the day, those feelers are getting took too.
Yeah.
But it's the gesture, right? It's the gesture, you know. And who knows? Maybe the family you are sending that shit to, maybe the family you're sending the barrel to, maybe they're the criminals.
Who knows?
Maybe they run the shit, right? And they're running other people's shit. So, you know, it's all in the game, right?
Struggle.
Fucking horrible. Yes, that's real. It is indeed the struggle. Run the jewels.